Yo, it's your boy Sluggin, but you guys already know what the deal is, man. We gonna check out these leaks, and when they gonna be coming out early on, we got Arceus and stuff, so the Triumphant lights. So let's start from the top and work our way down. Let's do this super quick, alright? So we seen this in a leak video that we had like the other day. This Pokemon can't be affected by special condition, which is okay, right? Not the crazy ability out here, but this attack does 20 damage for each of your bench Pokemon, so doing a max of 130, right? So 70 plus 60, pretty much 130. So Arceus is okay, but then with the weakness to ground, it's gonna be really tough for Arceus to be really huge inside the format, sadly, right? But then if we have some supporter card and item card that could help out Arceus, will then maybe my mind will change, but I don't think Arceus will be a big jump into the format. But with 140 HP is nice, but with ground, a lot of ground Pokemon out there doing big damage, and plus with the weakness, they easily could one shot this Arceus. So yeah. So we got this brother right here. All right, if you have Arceus or Arceus EX and play this attack used by this Pokemon, does 30 more damage to your opponent active Pokemon. Oh wow, this is actually pretty nuts. So he's doing 50 damage, right? Just for having Arceus, and this is a basic Pokemon for 1 energy. Interesting. That's a very, so a lot of these cards might be working with Arceus maybe. Oh, like even this one. If you have Arceus, wow. So okay, now maybe it might change a little bit, because since now all these Pokemon with abilities, man, I wish they had like other ability than this, but I guess more power just to have Arceus inside your bench or anywhere inside your deck. So okay, so this is gonna do 30 more damage, so 160 with Arceus on the field. So 160 is a really good number for 4 energy. So I do like this actually, because like if you, so okay, maybe you want to run Arceus, but Arceus is not the main person inside your deck. It's just the main thing to help out your deck, like the supporter. 160 for, but this is stage 3, but actually 160 is actually really solid and no downside to this 4 energy attack. This is actually pretty nuts. So like I said, ground decks are just very powerful. So Trantar, very sweet right there. Alright, now let's head to a Heatran. So I'm guessing it's the same things. But this time if you have Arceus, this Pokemon have no retreat. Oh wow, if this Pokemon has damage on it, damage does 40 more damage. So 40 plus 40 for 2 energy. Not bad. So yes, Arceus is everything Arceus, y'all. No retreat right here. Okay. If attack does 20 damage to one your opponent. You know, this is actually very good. Okay, now I'm starting to see Arceus is gonna be pretty wild. Wow. This attack does 20 damage to one your opponent bench Pokemon. Yeah, Arceus actually is gonna be insane. And we even got Magma Zone working on Arceus. Taking 30 less more damage with Arceus on the field. Wow. Is it going to be a game changer? Is this Magma Zone going to be a game changer? Probably not, right? But 30 less damage. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. But only doing 80, that's the downside. So, I mean, you know, oh, Raichu. Yo, this Raichu looking crazy. Arceus, it takes, wait, Raichu taking 30 less damage? What? Okay, 2 energy, 40 damage. This attack also does 20 to 1 your opponent. Yo, this Raichu is actually insane. This Raichu is actually pretty insane. So 40 and doing 20 to the bench. Actually, this is really, really good. Wow, and he's taking, yo, I think this Raichu might actually change up stuff. But you see the problem here, right? I was just speaking about Arceus. Arceus is weak against ground and Raichu is weak against ground. But this Raichu is actually nuts. Oh, wow. I like that. I like this Raichu. This Raichu might be a game changer, but man, but this just motivate ground decks to be even more into the meta or in the format now. So more people is gonna be playing ground deck to counter this whole thing where Arceus weak against ground, Raichu. So far Raichu Trinatar is so far like the winners come, and people might be saying this, but don't sleep on Rotom. Rotom is actually a very good card. Yo, this set is gonna be crazy. Wow, and it's a mini set, man. I hope I could get some of these cards, especially Arceus, right? Because if you don't get Arceus, you're you're really not really functioning these deck really well after that, man. But this Raichu, Rotom, uh, Trinitar is gonna be really good. Rotom is gonna be really good because like getting that free retreat cost, like starting out Rotom, you could retreat it, or even if you could do 20 damage to, is it bench Pokemon or any Pokemon, to one of your bench Pokemon. So it's bench, right? But it's still pretty fine though. So Raichu is gonna be really nice too. Wow. So the cool thing about this Arceus deck with this whole thing, right? This is a little, because now they literally have almost all typing, so you can maybe get weakness down. Okay, let's see a bomb on snow here. Oh damn. If this thing's not frozen, give me a second. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out this Obama Snow and Crow. What? So it, so everybody's gonna be working around this Arceus. That's insane. Like I can't stress it enough. So the more I'm like look at this, at first I'm like, damn, Arceus is just gonna be alright. But then now the more I'm seeing it, the more I'm seeing things, I'm like, yo, okay, maybe Arceus might change up the format just a bit because it's more fun. How I see it is gonna be more fun seeing all this stuff. So let's go check out Obama Snow. If you have Arceus in play, attack used by this Pokemon is one cost less, so pretty much 2 energy for 80 damage. Now let's go Crobat. Once during if Arceus in play, you may do 30 damage to your opponent active Pokemon. Wow. So it's only to the active, and this is a stage 2. I mean, this is not the worst. It's not, and he's weak against ground too. Why are the ground? Why the Pokemon that's like really good with this Arceus is weak against ground? Man, okay. Crobats, I could see some plays with him. Yeah, because if you do 30, then Crobat got 1 energy doing 50, so literally doing like 80 damage a turn if you even have Crobat out on a field. But then the cool thing about this Crobat, he could be sitting in a bench doing this thing. So insane. But it's a stage 2, so you gotta keep in mind it might be very clunky, right? Now let's go check out Leafeon EX. Nice, man. So we're going to get an EX for Leafeon. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in active spot, you may take a Leaf Energy from your Energy Zone and attach to one of your Grass Pokemon. Yo, you know what make this card so good? It don't rely on Arceus being on the field. So, okay, for this thing to work is to have the Leafeon in the active spot. But you could attach one to one of your grass Pokemon. I wonder if this Pokemon's at active spot, you may take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach to one of your. I'm pretty sure you could attach it to yourself. But this is okay, but you gotta be in the active spot, right? So that is a downside, but this is just a stage 1 at 140 HP. So if you want to celebrate like grass energy and stuff, so Celebi will be getting a lot of help over here. So you could have like Eevee, Leafeon being a tank while you're celebrating your energy on Celebi in the back line. So I could see that going on. It could be pretty clutch. Maybe like Celebi sweep right there with Leafeon. It's like easier will put energy down on the field for you. All right. So that's Leafeon seemed like to be a pretty solid card too with Celebi. Now we got Glaceon. During your Pokemon checkup, if this Pokemon is in the active pot, do 10 damage to your opponent active Pokemon. So, wow. So, Glaceon gonna do 10 damage each turn with the snowy terrain. Insane, you guys. 3 energy for 90. So, it's okay. But, Glaceon, I'm not too sure about this one. Is it do to your opponent active Pokemon during Pokemon checkup? So pretty much it's like kind of like poison. You know how like they take the poison damage after checkup. So it's pretty much this Glaceon will be doing 20 damage each turn to the active Pokemon as long as this Pokemon's in an active spot, which I find that being decent. Yeah, it is decent. It could get up there pretty quick, but then with the 3 energy, 90 damage is kind of slow when to get it popping off and this guy's staying active. I think the Leafeon's a way better Pokemon, but then again, Glaceon with the inside of water deck might actually start popping off with that. Right, so now let's look at Garchomp EX Instant. We saw this in the video too, but let's check this out. This attack does 30 damage to one your opponent Pokemon. Does 50 damage to one your opponent Pokemon for 1 energy, and for 3 energy, when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent gets 2 points. Oh, my bad. Look at 3 energy, 100. Of course, we got the Cynthia, so you could do 150 right there. So it do hit the sweet number of 150 and not losing any energy. I could see this Garchomp be in play. It could actually be really, really good. It's just because stage 2, but then there's nothing wrong with having stage 2 Pokemon. Plus got 170 HP. This might be a menace out here, but I don't think it will be too crazy. But I do like how it could do a 50 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. Garchomp might be actually a very sneaky, scary Pokemon. Oh man. So like let's say he could do 100 damage, right? And you're trying to retreat and he's just gonna hit you for that 50 in the back. And just to try and pretty much knock you out, right? Because most Pokemon out here in the format have 150 HP. So it do hit the sweet number and with the Cynthia. So very, very solid. Garchomp might be very solid. Nose Pass. Okay, Steel type. During your opponent next turn, this Pokemon does 20 less damage from attack. And does 90 base. So it does not, it's just stalling. You know what? This is actually pretty solid because I have 160 HP. But then you want to start attacking with 3 energy. I don't think it'll be that hard. This could be a really fun deck right here. Because 90 is really good, but it's going to take 2 turns to hit. And what 160 HP from a stage 1 is actually pretty solid. So Nose Pass might be a very fun deck. Shaman. Okay, now we're getting a new Shaman up in here. Sky support. As long as this Pokemon's in the bench or active, basic Pokemon retreat is 1 less. Oh, wow. Yo, Shaman just popping off. So as long as this Pokemon's in your bench. So of course, pretty much he can't retreat himself because he'll be in the active spot. So, but any basic Pokemon's going benefit from this a lot. Shaman is going crazy. I like that. And Shaman's weak against lightning. Interesting. I guess because he's a flying type, right? So that's a very, I think Shaman's actually pretty solid. You know, having that free retreat is actually really good in some cases. So you don't have to run like an X speed, but they only work for basic Pokemon. So if we're looking at this lineup for basic Pokemon right now, it's pretty much Arceus. You know, it could help Arceus out. You probably still want to run an X speed with this then. These two, right? So you could run Arceus, Carnivore, and Shaman, right? So do the 50, but then is it a really good deck? Not really, but it does give him that free retreat whenever he wants to retreat, and so on. Of course, Heatran can help him out. Rotom don't really need it because he gets the ability with Arceus for that free retreat. And Giratina, so we're gonna get Giratina right here. Discard 2 random energy from this Pokemon. Okay, so it does 120 damage. Oh, this one is kind of iffy right here. Grass, Psychic, and you got discard 2 energy. It is a basic Pokemon, but I don't think it's enough. It could be, I could see it being fun, but it's definitely not enough unless there's supporter cards out here, and we do have some supporters out here. So Nose Pass, we're not gonna read that. Bird Bunny, 20 damage 1. Magnemite, we're gonna get a Steel type instead of the Thunder. Of course, the Thunder one is gonna still be better than the new one that we got going on for this, the middle one, right? We have the middle one, but I don't think it's gonna be any good. So we could definitely just pass on that. So like even looking at this middle one, just gonna be passing on that. So now let's go for the supporter. Heal 40 damage for each of your Pokemon that have any water energy attached. Oh wow, so holy smoke, heal 40. Sometimes that could actually low-key come clutch sometime. This might be pretty solid. Heal 40 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached. Damn, the water just getting stronger and stronger. Now they gotta heal just like grass. Grass had that Erica, right? Now, but then Erica you could use it anytime, anywhere. But then for a grass Pokemon, but this card is actually really good. It say, you see, heal damage for each of your water Pokemon. Insane. That's even because a lot of water Pokemon, like look, Manaphy just gets spreading out the water. Then we got Vaporeon over there. Just you could attach water to other Pokemon and heal. Wow, this could be really good for like Gyarados. You know what I mean? Because Gyarados already tanking up, but getting an extra healing too, in case someone trying to do like chip damage. So I believe this card is actually really solid. So that's a really good supporter. Now let's go. Oh, middle. During your opponent next turn, all of your middle Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attack from the opponent Pokemon. Nice. Okay. Okay. So making middle deck more tanky. I see. I see. Right. Then we of course we got Manaphy. We already know that. Snorlax. We know this. Eevee, Magmaton. Darkrai. Wait, is that what I'm seeing back there? A Darkrai EX in the bottom. Is this? Wait, after my things stop being like funky and stuff and freezing. Give me a second. So this Darkrai. Oh, is this a? Oh, it's a promo. Wait, they trying to give out like a free Darkrai? Oh, damn. They're handing out free Darkrai just doing the events. And a free, yo, I need to get this right. Raichu looking super fun. Wait, and we got unknown, so there's more cards in here? Is this real? This one's kind of hard to see, but let's see. This Pokemon does 30, takes 30 less damage from attack from something Pokemon. Looking like fighting Pokemon. From what I'm seeing, but yeah, who really knows? But it's only these cards not really that good, so no, I'm interested right here. Ability check. Once certain turn, you may choose either player. Look at the top. Unknown, rip, and Glaceon EX. Yo, that's a beautiful art from Glaceon. Honestly, wow. But too bad it's not really a good card. Man, so this is really nice that we're getting promo. So far, the winners I see here is gonna be water supports and oh, you could say middle, right? A middle taking 20 less damage. It's pretty solid too. I definitely could see this come in play because taking 20 less damage is pretty solid. But most Pokemon's gonna be having like 2-shot potentials anyway, so I don't see it being a big game changer. But maybe it can. we have I'm guessing we might should be getting more cards than these, right? These definitely gotta be more cards in here. But so far, big winners up in here. Definitely probably Garchomp's gonna be a bit very scary in here. I could see Nose Pass being a problem. But the celebrate the middle energy is gonna be tough, but it's a stage 1 Pokemon. Shaman's gonna be really good. So Shaman, Garchomp. Shaman's just gonna be good with cards that we already got inside the format and all that. So Shaman, Garchomp's the winners here. Raichu, of course, Arceus, because they're working alongside with all these guys. Trantar is gonna be one of those cards that, like, when they get started, it's gonna pop off. Hitting 160, like, man, there's not a lot of Pokemon out there that could survive this Tranitar then, and once he start coming out. But yeah, man, a lot of people. So since Garchomp's coming in here, there's gonna be a lot of. So Gyarados is gonna be running in a format from what I'm seeing. Okay, Rotom's gonna be really good because with the retreat cost. Well, if you're running into a Arceus, running an Arceus deck, Leafeon's are really solid. I want to say Crobat is all right, but man, I'm very excited for this Raichu is actually insane. I like this Raichu. Call me crazy. This Raichu is actually insane. So it does only 40, right? And do 120 to the bench, but the 30 damage reduction is actually crack. As long as you got Arceus on the field. So ooh, I can't wait to try out this Raichu. I think Raichu is gonna be the most fun card that I want to play. Yeah, the damage is really small, but you could set up like some really crazy plays. But Raichu, of course, with like Thunder, a lot of Thunder supports out there. You could even run this Raichu. Man, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. But so far, I like this set right here. This mini set is really awesome. I can't. I hope we should be getting like some trainer card. Wait, we got this. Oh, there's a berry supporter card that we haven't seen. Okay, that's a good catch by them. But we don't get to see what it does. Water's gonna get some huge support now with the healing. Yo, that's nuts though. That's nuts. Water's getting way too much help out here. But yeah, can't wait until I go live and do this on the stream, you guys. But yeah, that's what we got for this new mini set. Can't wait to show it off or go live. Hopefully I could get a few cards up in here, but I really want the Raichu. But even if I don't, I could low-key get him from the promo. And then we gonna get a promo Darkrai. This is very nice for people that want Darkrai and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy, man. It was very long, but definitely like the video. Subscribe to your boy, you have me, and don't forget to hit the bell for more Pokemon pocket news, man. And I can't wait to see you guys there. All right, see ya. Love y'all. Bye bye.